Oh no, everybody's favorite computer engineer is being canceled. What is happening? Mutahar's response is pathetic from WestJet.
Massive day for the unemployed. It's not looking good for
Oh,
Mutahar.
no.
He's allegedly been caught in some more lies. Another
More
YouTuber
lies,
by the name
no.
of Harmful Opinions made some bombshell videos, and let's check them out. But before we dive into that, apparently Mutahar banned the word engineer, like it's some sort of slur from his channel.
Let's leave a perfectly innocuous
so bad.
comment on his most recent
Pirate software levels of humiliation.
video and include the word engineer, logged in as my Nightmare Club channel. Now let me switch back to Harmful Opinions. Let's sort by new to look at it. It is not there, no matter how many times I refresh the comment section.
Do not refresh the comments. Mutahar's comments are comedy. This whole situation just seems so engineered.
Damn,
Make me
got
say
him.
the E word.
Like any good
Fuck.
professional engineer, Mutahar found a technical solution.
Dude, this guy is foul.
Because to be honest, I can just, like, anytime I need a good laugh and a good happy day, I just read some of the stuff you guys say, whether you're like talking about the topic that I'm discussing or you're just straight up
Don't read the
roasting. It's always
comments. What are
funny
you
to
doing?
Just get down and be part of the community over here.
If you guys are
Yo, the
confused and
community's
want some
bad.
more context, check out my last video. But essentially, to sum it up, Mutahar's been calling himself an engineer, and some of those
He's telling people to get in the comments. Delete them, ban them.
qualifications are shady.
You love being roasted, but the E word is a step too far. There's free speech and then there's hate speech, and engineer with a hard R is clearly a slur.
Engineer is their word. You could use angina, though. Calling Mutahar an engineer is like calling your Canadian DoorDash driver a CEO. Not WestJet. You don't need to be a
Yeah, like, I think I technically am an engineer, and if I'm an engineer, then Mutahar is definitely an engineer, because I'm fucking moron.
engineer to call yourself one. Honestly, a valid comment, but why does he feel so guilty then?
You know all you had to do was do nothing, right? Like you said, YouTube's not your job, you don't rely on it financially in any way. And even if it was, no matter how many people hate or dislike you, or think you're a total fraud, you'll always have tens, hundreds of thousands of people who love you no matter what. Is that not enough for you? Are you still the little boy from 10 years ago whose heart's broken when someone unsubscribes?
If I ever lost one subscriber, I feel heartbroken.
I'm unsubscribing from you, Mutahar.
Oh
Thank you,
no,
Greg.
he did
But
it!
instead, you're a go-to on becoming aware of what's going on.
Oh, Mutahar. Oh. Oh. Should I do it? Should I do it? No, today's not the day. Maybe after this video's over.
Was to censor everyone and try to stop the spread of information.
No, you can't be
Pulled a
censoring people.
Spotify on us, you know, he pulled a Wikipedia on us. Like, I'm actually about to cry right now, dude. Ironically, a dude who's so vocally against censorship is caught censoring his comment section. You can't make it up.
You went full pirate software. Good luck with that. What was it Mutahar said about that guy again?
Just learn to take a little bit of an L. Learn to laugh at yourself. None of this would have been an issue.
Trust me, I don't hate Indian
Yeah.
Moist Critical. Like, this video is
Also, you have to keep in mind, if that's all that the comment section is just shitting all over you, you kind of got to do something about that, because whenever new people come in, or, you know, people who are just kind of bored, just kind of watching content, see that, they're going to be out. And it's just not a good thing to have in a community. I see where he's coming from. I don't give a shit. The only comments that I get rid of are straight up bot comments, or like comments that you read them and you're like, what was that even a sentence? I'll delete those sometimes.
coming from a place I hate. More so, it's a funny situation to me, and the way he's handling it is insane.
Judging based on his appearance, I'm assuming he works at like a scam call center. I heard
Damn, he probably does.
Today's video is brought to you
It's probably all a lie. And he's the guy who does the tech support in South Park. You are in a simulation, sir!
by my stupidity, ladies and gentlemen. I am not a smart person. I am a very stupid individual.
If you happen to be aware that in 2014 he made a video where he claims to have worked in video editing, film, and TV for 4 years.
If you don't know, I work in the video editing industry.
If you didn't know, I myself find myself quite a video editor. I am in the video editing industry.
And I work in film and television in general. And in
Yep, me too. I work in film and television too. That's what I do here. Work in film and television. Some people watch on TV.
How many jobs does this guy have? Like, during the
Sometimes I make videos that are an hour and a half too long, so that's like a film, right?
same timeline, he's supposed to be an engineer. He's also in film and television. You can't make it up.
4 years, 2014. So you were doing that since 2010, 2 years before you normally tell us you started to get interested in editing to begin with.
Blacklisting the word engineer is probably the closest he's gotten with programming in years. I guess PewDiePie's also an engineer because he downloaded
Yes.
Linux and modded his Steam Deck.
Yeah, actually, yes. It would, that would be. That's what makes me an engineer.
No matter what he might say or do next, remember, this was response number 1. And he did this just 3 days after uploading a video where he says this.
We're living in a time of censorship coming at us from both the government end and from private entities. And honestly, we have to find some way to fight back.
I guess if you can't beat them, join them. Not only do we have the J slur job, we have the E slur engineer.
All of this was salvageable. If any of those jobs he had engineer in the title and he showed receipts, it would have gone a long way, even if he has been fluffing himself up a little bit.
You already know there's going to be a chronically online parasocial kid in the comments typing up, I'm at WestJet. He doesn't have to prove his job to you guys.
We as a community are around, and you guys are basically my family at this point. Like, I consider you all extended family.
Your family
Oh, no. You don't do the corporate, oh, we're all family take. You can't do that. I don't know you people. You're not my family.
deserves an explanation, not censorship. That's why. To all the goofy virgins watching that think I'm trying to cancel Mutahar, that is entirely not the case. I'm just pointing out hypocrisy, and the way he's been responding is, sus.
Learn to laugh.
Yeah, I will admit it's kind of bad. It's not the way you should be reacting to it. You should come out and say something about it, and then tell everybody shut the fuck up, and if they don't, they don't. You know, there's nothing that you can really do about it.
Yourself.
And that's the problem with Mutahar. He feels very grandstandy on his commentary. You dissing my boy P-Soft. He was right in that World of Warcraft ordeal.
You know what the craziest YouTube drama ever was? Dude, Kit Boga versus Mutahar's entire family.
Many people don't care if some guy on YouTube is saying he's an
Went
engineer,
over my head.
even if he really can't rightfully use that title. But he's done something a bit more than
Oh, wait, no, it didn't. I get it. Isn't that the guy that, like, scams the scam call centers? Isn't he the guy who does that and, like, fucks them over and, like, calls the FBI and stuff on him? Okay, I get it. Saying that Mutahar's a whole family of just scam callers.
that, a bit more specific. Let's read through an old SomeOrdinaryGamers Facebook post.
Alright, what has he gotten himself into this time? Has he redeemed another Switch 2?
Out of the hundreds of videos I have made, I personally felt really proud of this one due to the methods of filming it and the finesse I put into making this one. I put finesse in everything, but this video speaks to me personally. As an engineer.
If he genuinely had
Oh,
a film
no.
degree, wouldn't you think he'd be editing his videos more like
said
genuinely
the-
he just talks
the
into a
hard R
camera
again.
for like 30 minutes unedited? Like, what finesse is there?
Let's get a taste of this masterpiece.
Power this thing on, and you come across a set of flashing lights over here, and you got
Beautiful audio engineering, sophisticated framing. Before my whole YouTube channel,
It's beautiful.
I worked in the tech and cybersecurity industry. So what is this video he's talking about? It's an ad. Oh, just because he was sent something doesn't mean it's an ad, and it's even disclosed in the title that they sent it to him. No, it's a full-on ad. The disclosure of that fact is just hidden below the fold. Muta used his claim to be an engineer to pose as an expert while advertising for Intel.
I play devil's
Oh,
advocate.
no, you can't advertise for Intel. Intel is actually run by demons.
Here. This allegation is a bit serious. I think we don't know for a fact whether or not Intel sponsored him because he lied about his qualifications or because, they just liked his content. We don't know that. It's a pretty bold claim. But if he did beef up his credentials, wouldn't that, actually unironically be hella illegal? Yes, it can be illegal to falsely claim you're an engineer in Canada, especially in a commercial context like a paid advertisement for Intel. And I'm not a moron. I watched Better Call Saul twice, especially the episode with Kim's feet, so I know the burden falls on the accuser to prove that he used these qualifications to Intel. As a lawyer, I know what I'm talking about.
If it's not true, using those credentials to big up a company that's sponsoring you is f***ed. In my personal opinion, that would make you a scammer.
Oh, no.
I have to imagine it's not particularly
We knew it. Mutahar is a scammer. Just look at him. You can tell.
particularly legal either, but I'm not a lawyer and I'm not going to go into that. It's just obviously bad enough on its own.
Even Nicholas Diorio, a commendable titan in the slop industry, said, if he is an engineer, this would be almost effortless to disprove, and it's gotten too big to pretend he hasn't seen it. Saw that video about how Mutahar has been falsely claiming he's an engineer for like 10 years and my mind is blown. I stopped watching him ages ago, but how could I not know?
I think he kind of is playing it up, but I think he actually is an engineer. In my opinion, he is an engineer, but he's definitely playing it up.
Did he really think installing Linux made you an engineer?
Yeah, kinda. But he did more than just install Linux. He was like building servers, building computers, building crazy Frankenstein computers, building computers with multiple graphics cards in them to run separate virtual machines so he could run video games under Windows without having Windows actually installed on his machine. You know, that kind of stuff like that kind of makes you an engineer. Maybe it makes you a low-level tinkerer engineer, but I think even a tinkerer should be counted.
The apology video is definitely coming soon. And to all the socially inept, chronically online Mutahar viewers watching saying I'm doing this for clout, damn right I am. What are you gonna do about it? Keep bitching so I get more engagement. Unlike a lot of these internet clowns, I don't care about being a part of a broader commentary community. I only mess with individuals. What am I, a socialist?
I don't make mistakes. I'm not just like the rest of you. I'm stronger. I'm smarter. I'm better.
Anyway, jokes aside, I'll link this guy's videos below and genuinely check him out. Good stuff.
I can't remember his name, but I'm subscribed to him. I see his videos every once in a while.
Alien takes another. Muta is the Indian pirate. Once
No,
his post-Nux clarity hits, it's over for us. Mutahar, if you're watching this video, I don't hate you. I have no personal issue with you. I just think it's...
Yeah, I think all this is just bullshit. I think it's funny. I think probably he should talk about it, make a video about it, and explain himself. But if he doesn't, I'm not really going to be slighted about it. I don't really care. It is funny, though, to compare him to Pirate Software. He's probably just like, fuck, man, come on.
It's funny how you react to the situation and how, like, goofy it is. Stops trying to censor stuff. I know for a fact this guy knows what the Streisand effect is. You're only bringing more attention to it. Anyway, I rambled enough to reach the 8-minute mark, and, you know, I don't do this for the money. YouTube isn't even my main job.
True. True, brother, same. I just do this as a side gig. It's the only thing that I do that makes money, but, hey, it's just a side gig. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell for all notifications.